La 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 la. La 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 la. Hello. You guys want to see something? Do do do. This area all over here used to all be wooded, and this is owned by consumers. And this area right over here, I mean, this was all like tall weeds, like 10, 15 foot weeds, right? And this area right here, it's where my boyfriend and I used to go back in the weeds, and we'd make a blanket, and that was our makeout spot. But that was before Hip Flippin' Daddy. That was before Hip Flippin' Daddy. Woo! That was way back in the early years of high school. He was the late years of high school. The last year of high school, actually. Yeah, that was our little love shack. We're a little old place where we could be together. Love shack, baby. You guys want to see the house that I grew up in? Let me show you the house that I grew up in. Okay, we're coming up on the house that I grew up in. I'll just take the camera down. I'll switch it and take the camera down. This up here, I led such a sheltered life, you guys. This up here was the little park. This little area right here, this field, this was the little park. Okay, you see how little it is? This was the only park I was allowed to go to if I had an older sibling or my mother went with me. And you'll see where I lived. It's coming up here. I lived on the wrong side of the tracks, as Tom used to say. Okay, so here's my house coming up here. It's this tan house with the green shutters. Hi, Tommy. Oh, shoot. Todd's live right now? I didn't even know. I just got back from doing genealogy with my aunt. So my dog is buried right over there by that bush. My Maxwell. I've got lots of dogs buried here. But this is the house that I grew up in. And it looks like it's vacant. Sure does. Yep. My sandbox was between those two trees right there. And the bedroom window that I used to climb through is right there. It's the bedroom window I used to climb through when Tom would come and get me. Yep. And then right here in this corner between the fence and the house was the lilac bush that we would have to pick our stick off of to get switched. And all along that back fence was grapes. Really quick, and then we'll jump to Todd. I didn't realize Todd was live. I just got out of my aunt's, and we went through all the pictures and all the information, and I didn't get any of the Native American history information, but I got information from her stepdad or her father-in-law's Bible So I got a little bit of information from that, and for the pictures, I was able to figure out who my grandfather, I was able to, Anna, why'd you time out Mary? Was it an accident? I was able to figure out who my father's birth mother was. Yeah, I'm sure she did on accident. So anyway, my father's grandmother actually was my father's, well, my grandpa Lee was a bastard, apparently. He was born out of wedlock. And was raised by his birth mother's mother. So he grew up calling what he thought was his mother was actually his grandmother. So we don't know if that's where the Native American comes in, because we don't know that she ever named the actual father. So, but at least I know where I can start looking as far as that goes. I have to see if I can get a copy through microfiche of my grandfather's birth certificate and see if it lists the father on there. So their name was Smith. So I don't know where Lee came from, because their name was Smith. So if she named her illegitimate child after her, it would have been named Smith. So nobody knows where Lee comes from. So Lee might have been the name of his actual father. We don't know. So I got to get on some microfiche at the library and research that. So that's what I got to do. I got to research that. But at least I know where I can go now. I have a direction to go now from there, and then hopefully I can connect them to the Native American